those fixed up as well. Here. Well,
Where's Winnie at?
should all do this beforehand, but I always like doing it live here. That way we can see that things are working and running correctly. Do we not? Hang on. Legacy. Oh, no. Hang on. Get all of that. Save that. There we go. Okay, so that should be fine there. But no, as you can see from here, as it's not moving yet, but yeah, we're going to look at Legacy of Kain, Ascendance.
Wow, 35 months.
One more month, man, and then it will be 3 years, right? How you doing, Godo? Thank you so much for that resub and being a bonbon for that long. How have you been, my man? I hope you've been doing alright and taking care of yourself. For that long, how have you... Don't mind the audio because I'm just trying to get doubles on here. And I gotta make sure all of this is running correctly here. But I'll catch up with that chat in a minute. But it's good to hear from you. Legacy of Kain, Ascendance. But yeah, now we're going to be taking a look at this game. This big shout out and thank you to the publisher for providing a copy of this. I really appreciate the opportunity. And hopefully we can take a look into this. I haven't seen too much on it. All I've seen on it was the video by Matt McMuscles, but... So we're going to go in kind of surprised here. So we're going to go in kind of surprised with this because I only seen a little bit. I didn't watch the entire thing because I wanted to see what this has to offer. And it looks like it's going to be something very interesting. But I mean, a new Legacy of Kain game. And because the last new one we got was what, Defiance. And that also recently got a remaster. So that's actually pretty dope. You're back home. Well, welcome home. I'm glad you made it back safely. So you're done your course. So what does that mean for the future now? What do you actually have planned now? But yeah, let me know how everything's looking and sounding. If you are noticing issues, please let me know so we can fix it up. Okay? But yeah, this is a different kind of Legacy of Kain game. It's not like we've seen with Soul Reaver or even the Blood Omen, like Blood Omen 2 and even Defiance. They went for something different here. Now I did just try a few minutes just to make sure I got the right layout, and hopefully the layout's fine, but yeah. We'll just do that to be safe. There isn't much in terms of graphics options. It's just resolution, and then if you want to go full screen or windowed. But when you see, it's not going to be very taxing on a hardware. Simple options here, nothing too crazy. But there are quite a few language options here. Which, you know, kind of expected, but it's also nice to see support for this stuff, right? So one very busy start at 8, end at 4, and that's tomorrow, right? You start this. But I will say there is nice artwork. I do like the main menu and what it looks like here, but there's also codexes for everything, which I only got the first page here, but no, we're not going to go into that. We're going to actually start this thing and see what it has to offer. So let's go. Are you sure? Yes, I do. Because again, we just tested for a couple minutes. But no, now that you're back home, what are you doing to chill out and relax? So I believe there's like multiple protagonists you play. You don't play as just Kain and Raziel. This person is new.
Where has Mobius's wretched curse cast me
Elaleth,
now?
I think
Am
is
I
her name,
doomed
if I
to
pronounce
drift
it right.
endlessly through the mists of time?
Yes, maybe.
I have done what I can to counter the Time Guardian's spell, but you cannot linger here for long.
Kaisetsik, where have you brought me?
What do your senses tell you, lady?
Ready for the move. Oh yeah, because that's happening at the end of June, right?
The stench of the Sarafan fouls the wind.
Okay, so there's a term. August. Oh, it's been pushed even farther now. To endure must feed upon the blood of the living. When a foe falters on the edge of death, draw near and invoke with the Y button. Their lifeblood will flow into you, restoring your strength. Only the living may nourish the damned. Now I know fire bad. There's a checkpoint.
Vampire! Hear me, brothers! To arms!
It seems your nose serves you well. Welcome.
Feed. Okay, never mind.
Must your little spy shadow me at every turn?
It is my eye. Just as your amulet serves as my voice, Lady of Dawn.
Okay, so yeah, here's the note that we saw. We are the eyes of Nazgûl, not begotten or augury, but founded by the prophet Midyur into remembrance. From an age that woke to find the world estranged from its own recollection, we set ourselves apart to keep witness. We are chroniclers, bound to the keeping of Nosgoth's enduring record. We have inscribed the lives of twice dead kings and the annals of bloodless wars and ashless conflagrations. Hopefully I pronounced those words right. We do not intervene, we observe, we record. For truth is not immutable. It is that which may be witnessed. Very good choice of words here, and it's very thematic and fits with the theme. Well, he got me down. Okay, that's fine. But no, how's everything looking and sounding, Goto? For the stream. Hopefully it's coming across fine there. If it is, then it should be fine on YouTube. Turn aside your foe's petty blows with the right bumper. In the breath of their weakness, strike back with X and deliver retribution made fatal by their fault. Yeah, basically,
Perish in darkness, vile
stop them
creature.
when they fuck up.
Fool! I am the darkness!
Well, they got me. There we go. Oh, well, here we go. We're gonna try that again.
Perish in darkness, vile creature.
Fool! I am the darkness!
There we go. Could be better. But, okay, so those... Predatory swiftness. This gift is more than... Oh, bait striker, pierce, obstacle. Yeah, fire bad. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Nice. If you do notice issues, let me know. Anyone watching this too, if you are noticing issues, let me know so I can try and fix it for future stuff. You start work on the 17th of May, or August 17th. House hunting, of course. Mm-hmm. So you got a pretty tight schedule when it comes to things, so... Just keep feeding. There we go. The workday never ends, does it?
Claim your vengeance.
I should know.
Cannot constrain Mobius's person you must wrong.
They're coming in droves, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
You have wings. Elevate your aspiration.
Elevate your S. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this. Okay, so that's what that purple meter is. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's just my timing is off. Concerning our reputation, we are suffered, yet never fully trusted. Our ledgers are consulted, our judgments often set aside, where the eye contests command or king. It is easier to challenge the witness than accept an incongruent world. Thus we labor as scribes beneath the sun and take to ourselves as heretics by nightfall. So basically vigilantes. You know what? Yeah, you need the sleep. I'm just gonna say that right now. You need it, Godo.
There must be hundreds of them.
Yep.
But where is my brother?
So those you can do that. But yeah, no, it was good to see you, Godo. We need to catch up. We should catch up at some point.
They fly now?
You've yet to see the heights I can reach.
So you've been getting your at least steps in, but it's the sleep, right? Ooh, document. Which is quite a bit of walking, man. A binding called the Pillars. Oh, those pillars from Soul Reaper. The Pillars of Nosgoth are no mere monuments, but a covenant of restraining powers raised by the ancient vampires to confine and contain the Highland within the demon realm. Each is sustained by a dedicated guardian, but the corruption of one reverberates through all. When Ariel was slain and Nupraptor's mind undone, that taint spread unchecked, staining both the Circle of the Nine and the land entire. Thus the pillars do not centrally balance Nosgoth, they imprison whatever fate struggles contain. Hi, Spicy. So yeah, no, you're not just walking, you're carrying stuff too, so there is that. There we go. But no, what is up, Spicy? I hope you're doing alright, buddy. So you're carrying another at least 100-something pounds, right?
I once told you it was your brother I decided was my champion.
A pity you must settle on me.
That's okay. You kick ass, though. I would say. I didn't get it in time. So basically a dive kick. We're slowly losing health. Another note, probably, yep. Just chilling tonight. 70 pounds of gear. Which is quite a bit, though, to carry with you, right? When the center endures, balance is not dominion. Attention. Our records indicate that the Guardian does not command the pillars, rather it absorbs their contradictions. When balance falters, it is seldom through absence, but through excess of burden, yeah. You carry a heavy burden with everything, right? There we go. There we go. At least they didn't fall off the edge. And we're dead. Okay, so it just puts us back here because I know I didn't hit a stone. So 70 pounds for plates. So that's 100 right there. Yep. Oh, it was right there. The stone was right there. So at least 170 it sounds like. There we go. But no, did you work today, Spicy? How did work go? If you did. There we go. Get up here. There we go. Oh, there was a stone right there. Jeez.
Done with it. By the pillars, the stories were true.
Well, the prisoner asked for it. We're just following their wish. The unfixed subject. Within the fog-choked forest near Thornback, we have recorded a solitary figure whose nature resists classification. Accounts describe a being not wholly mortal, marked by exile and sundered identity, oft attended by ravens that answer to him as if bound by shared intent. Is that Raziel? Or this was someone else, I think. He speaks with arcane knowledge and deep understanding. No, this is someone else, right? Yet displays conflict as though his thoughts were drawn from more than one source. Those few who encounter him report distortions of memory and time. Whether this proceeds from the forest, the man, or proximity to both remains unclear. We mark him neither architect nor warden, but a symptom of a cleaving yet unresolved. I think that might actually be Raziel, because that sounds like him. At least there's an invulnerability of sorts to fire when you're in that animation. So, nice, you're losing weight with that. I imagine that training has been a factor into that, so. But no, Spicy, have you played any of the Legacy of Kain games out of curiosity or heard of them? Give me that, thank you. I know there was something with it. Wasn't there like a new release or something at that time? You'll have to remind me. It's been so long ago though. At my friend's house when I was a kid. Did you end up picking up the remasters? Yeah, because we played through the Soul River 1 and 2 remasters on stream, and I actually had a blast playing those. Hitler's death celebration. Well, I didn't know that about Hitler, so there's a new one. But also, what are you gonna be doing for your birthday? I assume a birthday stream, right? But no, I would say definitely play through it, because I actually do own the original Soul Reaver, and I do own the remasters, so I have both. Okay, that should open up our pathway, I think, right? But I will say, like, this does look nice. But I am a sucker for pixel art games.
I cannot hold back Mobius's curse much longer. When my strength fails,
Yeah, no, I've got some stories of the Rainbow, so we'll talk about that when the time comes.
Where will I end up this time?
Mm-hmm.
who can say? 1,000 years into the past, or yesterday morning. Mobius's imagination's rest.
His voice is very quiet, though.
I don't want to influence his life, Kain. I want to end it.
Mm-hmm.
The sooner my goal is achieved, the sooner I can fulfill my obligation to you.
Yeah.
Cease this prattle and let me focus.
I guess he's very focused on the mission. Oh,
Will you
boy.
taste my blood,
Yep.
vampire?
There he is. That's Raziel. You can get. He's kind of covered by my camera, but you know, again, that is him.
I've no taste for weakness.
Do I just jump on him? Nope. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, so how was I damaging him? Okay, yeah. No, I see. I saw the prompt. There's got to be a better way to do this. There we go. There we go. He's off the horse.
Show yourself, creature, that I may remember your face before I ruin it.
No, Graziel.
Lilith, this cannot be. You live.
She does.
By the blood of Janos Audron, dear brother, you shall pay for Matthias's death.
Okay, that was not as hard as I thought it
For
would be.
my beloved. This is for Matthias!
I am overcome. I know not when or where you will find yourself next, Lady of Dawnlight. Rest assured, I will work.
Right before she kills Raziel.
No!
Sorry, girl. You don't get your revenge today. Maybe another time.
My sister Alelith lives.
Did she vanish into the ether? What in Nosgoth's name did we just witness?
So,
The
yeah,
work
okay.
of Janos Audron. She invoked his name. His foul sorcery protects his brood. But it will not spare him from my wrath.
What are your orders, Raziel?
We ride for the keep of Janos
Okay,
Audron.
Ronan, I
It
got
is
this, thank
time
you.
to still his sinister pulse.
How are you? Blind devotion. Okay, next section. Tired. Are you still hanging? Are you with chaotic or no? Oh, you drove back home, but it was a good visit, right? It's nice to see each other again.
It's gone beneath the ice.
I've never seen such a creature. A blue demon cast into flesh.
Yet it led us to Janos Audron's very threshold. Might it be an ally?
Friend or foe,
Well,
demon
we
or
just
wraith,
started the
it
opening
changes
section, so
nothing.
we're gonna play a
Audron's
little
lair
bit of
is
this just to give an idea
inaccessible.
of what to
The
expect.
Brotherhood have tried and
But-
failed to access it.
Getting used to
Fortress
it,
is sealed
but it's
from
actually not too
below.
bad. I do like what it is. It is something different though for a Legacy of Kain game though.
By the pillars!
Yep,
There!
it's Raziel. Have you picked this up yourself though, Ronan?
The creature's done our work for us. The vampire's walls are sundered.
Janos Audron's doom is upon him.
Now, brothers!
But
we
yeah,
strike!
now we get to play as Raziel. Human Raziel. Once fallen will rise again unless purged by flame. Press Y to immolate the carcass left, lest it return to stalk you anew. Oh, okay, fine.
Really satisfied. Soon there'll be nothing left of you but a stain on the ice.
Better to spill my blood in battle than to let your cursed kind defile it.
Oh, I like the reflection.
In Janos' name, we shall drink deep of your zealotry.
Oh crap, I didn't read that. I was too focused on the combat. And that's the first set of DLC, I think, for it, right? Of Watched Boundaries. The Division Twixt. I thought that said Twit. Realms persist only so long as they are kept. The Guardian of Dimension 10's separations unseen by most, yet breached by many. When this pillar weakens, the world does not shatter outright, but begins to overlap. Quietly. Perilously. I need to play Cyberpunk 2077. I do have it. There we go. We got him. Yeah, see, that's how they'll just keep getting up. There we go. Let your soul be cleansed. Okay, that's food. Whatever that was. Yeah, he still's got the parry thing. I forgot about that for a second. There we go. I should be doing that a little more often. But no, if you're gonna pick up Cyberpunk, I'm gonna tell you, pick it up off GOG. Support DRM free.
Hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Okay, that's health. Yeah, no, if anything, I always say, like, if it's on GOG, for instance, or if there's a DRM free copy, get that instead. So that's a way to dodge that. Just duck the saboteur. Yeah, I saw that too. It was $2 on Steam. The GOG version is still like full price, but I think I might just pick it up off Steam. But I also want to get Metal Slug XX.
They say Janos Audrin's eyes shine like burning coal.
Because that's not a bad deal for the
See your
saboteur.
soul laid bare.
Stories to frighten children. If the beast had such power, why would he cower? A rat in the rocks.
Janos has held these lands in terror for centuries. They call him the devil of Ushtan.
Digging the music
for a
too.
reason.
The villagers
Just
whisper
saying.
tales of shadow wings, fangs in their throats.
It's not just whisper. I've seen the aftermath. Homes left empty, blood scrawled across walls. They say he drains not just the living.
They're talking about Kain.
Then we'd best make certain his power.
I'll say other thing with PC, also make sure to check out the PC Gaming
The
Wiki
end
as
of our
well,
sword.
just for some fixes.
Truly believe this will end it? The plague, the bloodline, all of it?
Nanak says this devil's death is the key. His death will break their hold on this world.
Then let's see this done.
Yeah, because I think I also have it on console as well, but I mean, hey, PC, you'll get better frame rates.
For a Lilith! They say Janos Audrin's heart is the source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him.
Nope, didn't make it.
The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
But I have Steam Cash. I'll have to think about it. Well, and it's been going on sale a little more frequently. I don't know, the music kind of gives me sci-fi vibes, doesn't it? So somehow you can parry them. Oh, there was a note here. Janos Audrin. Janos Audrin's retreat is not simply a dwelling, but a monument to older truths. We note that this refuge enshrouds relics whose presence draws faded and the hunted alike, and thus it becomes a beacon, not by proclamation, but by charismatic attraction. Some places do not call out. They summon, just like Dracula's castle summons people to its because of its allure or something, right?
They They say Janos Ordrin's
Okay,
heart
so it doesn't play the
is the
cutscene again.
source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him.
You know, I forgot I had that. And I died, of course.
The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Now I want to try this again. So you can block it, it's just I'm not
The father
timing
of
it right.
vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Or it's just stuck. I'll just have to get the note again just in case. But no, you got time for it, Ronan, so. And it's not like it's an immediate purchase right now. You're more focused on like the Bloodlines. Probably for Bloodlines DLC, right?
They say Janos Ordrin's heart is the
Oh,
source
I did
of
pick
their
up one of the
corruption.
old Hunter of the Reckoning
Carve it
games.
out,
I did
and
pick
the
up
plague
Redeemer.
dies with him.
Give me the health there. That could have gone better, but we made it.
Mobius knew this day would come. His sight pierces the past and future alike.
And in his wisdom,
Oh,
he shaped
Mobius.
that
Yeah,
crusade,
that dude.
guided the Sarafin Order's righteous hand against this plague. Mobius says this staff will defeat Janos Ordrin. Well, I believe him.
I don't think it will,
He doesn't
dude.
lend his treasures lightly. This staff is no mere trinket. It's sent to cripple vampires, to leave them writhing like maggots in the dirt.
A fitting end for Janos Ordrin.
And once he lies dead at our feet, we must claim his blade, as Mobius commanded. That weapon must not fall into the wrong hands again.
You mean the Soul Reaver?
I had mourned her for 15 years, believed her dead, claimed by the same fate that consumed our parents. Yet now, possibly she lives,
Yep.
corrupted by the very evil I swore to destroy.
Which gave her a second shot at life,
A
basically.
lady, my sister, a vampire. Her wings, just like Janos Ordrin's. He perverted her after his own image. The sister I knew, buried beneath corruption.
Oh, what's gonna happen to you
Why did
is
she
just as
hate me
bad.
so fiercely? I think of that night often. Thornlatch's rooftops swallowed by flames, smoke curling into the sky, the air thick with the stench of blood and ash. The screams fading as the village lay in ruin from the vampire raid. I remember finding her at the swamp's edge. Her lover, Matthias, at her side, his fangs buried in her right hand as he fed.
Yeah, because, yeah, we killed,
been
apparently
turned.
Razio killed Matthias.
Another soul claimed by this wretched plague. I thought I could save her, if not from death, then from the curse. I had no choice. When I struck Matthias down, when my blade claimed his head and her hand with it, I prayed the infection would die with him. I had hoped, desperately, that severing the limb would spare her.
No, dude, it doesn't work that
She
way.
cursed me for it, screamed at me to leave her to die with him. And so I did. The Sarafin drums carried me from that place. I told myself I was chasing vengeance. But part of me knew I was running from her screams. And the guilt that threatened to break me. If I can kill Janos, perhaps I can free her. Perhaps what's left of my sister still lingers beneath that curse.
I don't know, man. It's wishful thinking. I will give him credit for that. Nope, I want to get up there. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go, thank you. Perpetual strife. Conflict is commonly mistaken for simple violence. Yet our annals attest that conflict governs opposition and change. The Guardian's presence forestalls stagnation. Where conflict ebbs, decay often flows beneath a semblance of peace. There we go, we finally got one. Let us keep moving through this godforsaken place.
Look sharp, gentlemen. These sorcerers spit death from afar.
You're just noticing that now. They've been doing it for a while, man. Just keep running into the sword, please. That'll just make this job easier. Thank you. The Soul Reaver.
Janos Ordrin, step away from the sword. It will not save you. Your final hour dwindles to its last few grains of sand. Sarafin justice has found you, and human righteousness will have its victory.
Oh, will it, Raziel? Human Raziel.
You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos, no! Save myself? It is you who need saving, vampire.
I was not speaking
To you, Inquisitor.
Raziel Aina is no longer with us.
The one you just sent into a different dimension.
That creature shares my name? How ironic. One Raziel leads us to you. The other Raziel ensures your end.
Are you sure about that?
Perhaps one day you will understand the truth. That all of Nosgoth's children are connected. Even you cannot sever those ties with the blade. What loss will finally break your pride?
That'll
The
be
only
coming.
loss here will be yours. Come, brothers.
My brothers are doing nothing. And as you see, the damage is minimal.
See the staff of Mobius and understand your fate, devil!
There we go.
For the people of Nosgoth. For the glory of the Sarafan. For
Nope.
the sister who would...
Let's try this again.
See the staff of Mobius and understand your fate, devil!
Keep mashing.
For the people of Nosgoth,
For the glory of the Sarafan!
For the sister who was stolen from me.
There we go. So just basically dodge attacks. Or that. Nope. Oh, that's fine. My timing is off.
See the staff of Mobius and understand your fate, devil!
There we go.
for the people of Nosgoth,
Oh, come
The
on.
glory of the Sarafan!
For the sister who was stolen from me.
You could use the staff now, thank you. That would be great. It's gonna be one more. Yep. And try not to die. There we go. I almost thought I was gonna bite the farm there.
You believe as the others do? That my bloodline dies with me? We are not so frail.
Human.
You fear what you don't understand. And you despise what you fear.
Yep, it all just kind of acts, doesn't it?
Do not flatter yourself, vampire. I neither fear nor despise you. All you are to me is a bitter seed from which grew nothing but rot and death. I pity you. If that black thing beating inside your chest is the instrument of Nosgoth's salvation, then so be it. Hold him!
Oh jeez, yep. He's not surviving that.
Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
the fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here. Remember the sword!
Next chapter, Message in Blood. Okay, we play as her now.
Your reverence is noted, but this task is beneath you. Your purpose lies elsewhere. This mission is not a good use of your time.
What is the
Yeah.
time, Kai? I smell Sarafan, but this is not the camp where I fought Raziel.
That was days ago by the flow of linear.
So we've gone a couple of days ahead.
I feel I've been absent for 1,000 years. Damn Mobius and his curse!
The Time Guardian is He would not have you disrupt the path he requires.
Yeah, no, he wants that to happen for reasons.
His only concern is Raziel.
Yes, And your attempt to kill Raziel has set your brother on a course of vengeance against Janos Order.
Yeah, because you were gonna kill him, and that didn't go to plan, now did it?
He would not dare attack the Hallowed Father.
Oh, of course he would. That just happened. We just played it.
He will. He will. He has.
What are you playing Destiny 2 on, PC or console? And do you have all the DLC for
Where
it?
is he now?
I suppose that is for you to discover.
There! The wretch who felled so many of our brothers that he cut off my hand!
Yup, and I suck your blood. It's not like you're gonna use those hands for anything anyway, right? Even though I didn't cut off that person's hands. No, nothing there? Okay, I thought there would have been a document. There, I could see it for that.
My hand! My hand!
Bring me Raziel. I will not ask again.
They're not gonna bring him, they're not gonna bring him to you. You have to go to him. Nope, we gotta go down. You give me your blood. The Humble Bundle for all the DLC. Is that Humble Bundle still up, out of curiosity? Because even though I shouldn't be buying games and stuff, I have been buying some more. But I've also been delving into classics, so I've been, like I said, with Hunter the Reckoning. Oh, what's that? I think that's a collectible. Forgot about the dash.
Please, don't leave me here.
Oh, well, I can't free you, so I have to kill you. That's just how this works. Sorry. Excuse me. Gotta wait for that meter to fill. Jeez. There we go. Wait for the meter to fill again. There we go.
Your bird will never leave me alone, will it?
No.
He has watched you longer.
How else are we gonna get to the checkpoints here?
His most faithful son. His eyes keep you alive, especially when you wander from the path.
But I know Bungie has mostly moved on to
You should
Marathon.
take comfort in his presence.
But at least there's still people playing
The
Destiny.
only
I don't see
comfort
that.
left
I
to
don't
me
foresee
is
that
the
going
fight
away
against
anytime
the
soon.
Sarafan.
You did that. You are a jerk. And so are you for doing that.
Why do you cut off their right hands?
Because that's what happened to
To
Matthias.
send a message.
And what is?
No, that's what happened to her. Because Raziel cut off her hand.
That killing Janos Audron changes nothing.
And that the sister's memory is very Razio did after all take off yours.
Yeah, that's right. I had to think about that again for
I
a
wish
minute.
to deliver my brother a message written in blood.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, there was a couple of humble bundles I saw happening. Hey, James. How have you been?
Please, help me! No! Keep away from me! No!
No, I can't save you. There's a document. Trees have, in the Cambion woods, trees have rings numbered not in years, but in repetitions. When the accursed time streamer was invoked therein, his dominion did not subdue the force rhythm, but interlaced with it, sorry. Endangering a stasis wherein time neither advanced nor unraveled. We, the eyes, judged this is no true paradox, but a concurrence. Two temporal authorities agreeing to imprison a moment like an insect in ember. That the domain remains sealed, even to its invoker, argues for a binding presence within the wood, sustaining that equilibrium. I do like reading those. They are good in their terms of their storytelling. There we go. Do that. Let's do this.
Please, don't leave me here! No!
Sorry, you need to go. Same with you. Another story. Cycles ordained. Nature's cycles are neither kind nor equitable. The guardian of nature preserves through renewal, not stasis. When corruption intrudes, growth endures. But it is a twisted growth. You're not wrong about that. That's good to hear, though, James. What are you up to, though, tonight? Anything special? There we go. That could have gone better, but I'll take that. Oh, we made the sound nice. Yep. I figured that was going to happen, but it was worth testing. Nope. And I thought that was a ledge there. There we go. We made it. Come on, not much really. You're not up to anything tonight? Just kind of hanging out? Nothing wrong with that, right? Have you seen this game or heard of it? Legacy of Kain Ascendance? Or familiar with any other games in the series? I still gotta get that going though, Mr. Godai. I'm sorry. At some point I will. But no, how you doing though, dude? There we go. Energy binds deed to consequence. Okay. Energy binds deed to consequence. The Guardian channels powers that sustain both Genesis and Ruin. When disturbed, such force does not perish. It abides continues, undirected. So it just goes somewhere. Thank you, Mr. Godai, for that. Again, how are you doing tonight? There we go. Dragon Ball Genshin Squad. Is that the mobile game?
Take my right hand if you will, creature. I will learn to fight with my left.
No, you're dead now. Your last words were just wasted on me. And go for Korean barbecue. Nice. I did pre-order a physical copy of Mouse. I'm just debating if I should get a digital one or I should just wait.
Still walking into danger like a man chasing fire. You are making grave mistakes, Lady of Cold.
Okay, then... Kisetka, what kind of mistakes? Please elaborate.
You're a fine one to speak of mistakes, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
You whose errors caused his very soul to be split in twain, with your human half left to rot in the demon realm unless I can somehow rescue it.
Yeah, apparently we can somehow rescue this thing.
Yet here you are.
Oh yeah, did you make some good bets then, I'm guessing, Mr. Godai? MOBA? Oh, okay, yeah, so it was that. What have you been doing in the mobile game, though, James?
I'll see to your mission, but only after I repay Raziel for the wrongs he has inflicted upon me. Matthias must be avenged.
Why, just to kill your vampire lover? Because your brother killed your vampire lover and cut off your right hand. That's all she wants. Revenge for that.
To restore the vampire Raziel.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on preparing them constantly.
Mm-hmm.
One way or
I'm
the
assuming
other,
there's different
I
variations, of
will
course, of
overcome
characters.
the
So,
curse of Mobius
which version
and
of
make the
Vegeta are you
Time Guardian
playing?
Grant me a path back to save Matthias. Then I swear to fulfill my obligation to you.
Yeah, she's just driven by revenge, basically.
Turned into a vampire.
His voice is just so low. It is not great.
Yet I must attempt it. I will find a way. Everything in my being tells me there are other possibilities.
And there probably are, but it can still all lead to the same outcome.
Desire the heart of God.
Mm-hmm.
How can I desire something unknown to me?
Every vampire is really impossible. Knowing this kind of be the heart of God.
Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 4, and Super Saiyan God. Yeah. So there's at least a few different variants. I'm surprised Prince Vegeta's not in there.
We shall see. Where is this heart? In whose chest does it beat?
Yep. Again, leading back to Janos Audrin.
How is it my brother continues to murder hope after hope? If Raziel removed the heart, then he knows where it is.
See, I like these kind of shots. Like, this was also in Donkey Kong Country Returns. I remember. There we go. They just added Kid Boo. Is that the only version of Boo in there? The Fat Boo. So Majin Buu. Which I still have not seen that arc yet. So are we gonna jump to another plane?
Keep me here as long as you can, Kai.
Listen closely. I cannot say where you will end up when this curse overwhelms me. It's clear you won't practice it until you taste it settle down. If you cannot find Razi or the heart of darkness, then seek out Kain.
You happy with? Thank you. Honey, that's what it was. Yeah, Majin Buu was good and the big Majin Buu was good because he brought a blind kid's sight back. And Kid Buu is just freaking evil.
Kain? You expect me to go to him? He butchered my parents, Kai. I would sooner embrace the pyre than kneel before that monster. What could he possibly offer to help me save Matthias?
Well, let's see.
This is madness. Kain is a tyrant. You would send me into his lair and call it wisdom?
Yeah, now she's just being overly dramatic, isn't she?
Than any other in your life. Tear this wound open, or do it quickly.
And if I don't?
Then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
He cut off my hand!
Yeah, and I just sucked you. And she just took your blood. Are you getting some skins for Xenoverse 2? I did see there was some more Xenoverse 2 DLC coming. I was a little bit surprised about that. But I have Xenoverse 2 for PS5. But I did see we're getting a Xenoverse 3. I'm kind of curious, honestly. There we go. How long was that game? How long has that been out? Like at least a decade, I think, right? There's a scroll on the Seraphim stronghold. The stronghold yet stands in memory and stone as a sanctified engine of pursuit. It serves as the Seraphim seal and chapel, and beneath it, history burrows and catacombs already infested by the Time Streamer. Even when abandoned, such a place does not become inert. It teaches men to worship violence, among other things. The stronghold is not merely a fortress, but a mold, and even those who never wore its sigil are shaped by its form. So yeah, we're just getting the 10 years then for it. Okay. But still, that's pretty good, like, for a game to get that much support, I would say. And people keep playing it, right?
My time is short, mortal. Where is Raziel?
He and our best warriors are on a mission to bring an end to the war, and you. The time of the vampire is no more!
Time is subjective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, child. The curse overwhelms me at last.
No! Not yet!
Too late. We gotta go. Raziel's demise. Okay.
Salvation rides a swift steed.
What happened here?
We were beset. A vampire.
A single vampire wreak such carnage?
Of
It was
course.
the fiend from Bosgard Pass. The winged devil.
The winged devil is dead. Take courage. Raziel, cut out his heart!
Right ahead, brothers. Make sure the stronghold is secure. Where is she now?
I know not. She disappeared into a sudden mist, but not before maiming so many.
Mm-hmm.
She
Which we
had
did,
but
I think
two
this was at
words
the
on
start
her
of the
lips
game.
As she cut off our right hands.
Speak them.
Oh no, we just did them.
One was Raziel. The other was revenge.
What have I done wrong? Audrin's progeny still thrives.
Look, Raziel! Do you see it? Death. Death is coming for me. Behold, its ashes skin. my time expires.
Well, he's no more.
The Blue Demon. Janos Audrin had the wisdom to save you from me, but you rushed to abandon that pardon?
Dude, you're...
Is this why you give chase, Blue Demon? Do you presume to take my prize? Very well. Come and claim the Black Heart if you dare.
Excuse me while I go fight myself. Oh, you gotta hit those, I guess. Nope, jump. There we go. Nope, I missed that. Yeah, blue Raziel. We'll just say that for now. Just keep running, keep giving chase. And epic music, of course, for this. Okay, we made it. That definitely reminds me of Castlevania. Just saying.
To arms, brothers! The Blue Demon is at our doorstep. Let all who can still wield a sword answer your duty.
Come to take your revenge, demon! Back to hell with you!
Oh, I want to get up there, but... There's a note up there! I want it! Okay, fine. Okay, he has a roll. I never tried this. Maybe we'll come back here.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart? You'll have to get you up first.
Yeah, I saw that there was more stuff coming to Sparking Zero. I didn't see the details on it, though. From abyssal depths returns a thing that should have perished, mutilated and recast into a devourer of souls. Raziel, The specter was sent forth underneath the benefactor's whispered purpose. The school's hunger is no longer mere blood, but human essence. Souls, maybe, which fuels his zeal. His unyielding persistence marks a failure of endings to end, an interminable halt in the natural order. This wraith's presence is not merely revenge made animate, but a new category of being, born where punishment and necessity converge. Thus does Nosgoth learn that death, once disrupted, does not simply break. It adapts and becomes something worse. But it also becomes something awesome and kick-ass. A blue demon. So we're just gonna run into this. More characters and stages. Anything you'd say noteworthy for characters? This guy.
Lord Mobius. I
Mobius.
see Tyrell has returned your staff. It served its purpose well, but a new creature assaults us now. It wields a fiery blade unlike any I've seen.
King Vegeta.
A curious thing, is it not? It slinks between worlds, neither living nor truly dead. A remnant of some cursed fate, best left unspoken.
Something you will experience, Raziel, later.
It fights with purpose.
It is driven by vengeance, Raziel. That creature was once a vampire, bound by the ancient hatred against the very order you serve.
Mm-hmm.
We first encountered it near the cliffs. We gave chase, keeping our distance. And at the end of its path, we found Janos Audron.
How fitting. The creature that now hunts you led you on your most sacred kill. Fate delights in such cruel symmetry.
Perhaps fate has miscalculated. I do not fall so easily.
Right now. That'll be later. We gotta give that some time, though, dude.
Your courage serves you well. But steel yourself. Your brothers lie slain, and the storm draws near. Now, give me my pride.
The heart.
I cut it from the winged devil's chest myself.
You have done well, Raziel. I am pleased.
They meet
So,
again.
Vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now.
We just did the handoff.
So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, Vampire, this is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick.
After a number of tries. This is gonna
Isn't it
happen
for
after a
nuts?
bit.
No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a great shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Audron turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass? Your time's up, Butcher. Justice has come.
Nope. I was doing so well.
I renounce you.
I was doing so well. Oh well. But this is to proceed the story, so I'm assuming this is the right thing to do.
Ever vigilant, Raven. Your gaze never strays far.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. Raziel is gone. And the Heart of Darkness, lost to time.
Perhaps now you can unshackle yourself from this folly and return to the path we began together.
No.
Not while there's still a whisper of hope. You said Kain might hold the key, that his knowledge could guide me. Then that is where I go next.
I think things could have played differently. I have a feeling it would play differently, but in terms of the story and like how this all works, Raziel dies. That's gonna happen. That's just inevitable. But I'm wondering, can you keep him? Can you win? Can you win that?
Where
I
have
mean,
you
I don't know.
cast me
I'm
now,
playing this for the
Kai?
first time right now,
Does
James.
Kain
so-
exist in this sliver of history?
I did not guide you to this place, child. You were drawn here by threads beyond my reach. But the path is not unfamiliar. You have been here before. This is a Nosgoth cleansed of vampires. The Sarafan are no more. Your brother is long dead. The humans hold dominion here. And Kain endures, a god among mortals.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me where he broods.
Yes, because he broods
To the west, seek the pillars.
the pillars of Nosgoth.
Something here feels different, Kai.
You are perceptive as ever. Yes, child. You are unbound.
Unbound?
What do you mean?
Mobius is dead, and with his death, the curse that yoked your soul to his will has unraveled.
Mobius is dead? Then I am free?
Yes, free.
How? How did this come to pass?
It was Kain. He slayed the Time Streamer, and in that act, the weave of your torment came undone.
So I'm assuming that happened in Blood Omen.
Centuries past.
I would assume Blood Omen
Adrift
or Blood Omen 2. I haven't played either of them yet.
Feel the breaking only now. The endlessness of Mobius's time prison has cast you between the shattered epochs of Nosgoth for millennia. Perhaps you should offer Kain your gratitude for ending this. Huh. His ego may find such flattery agreeable.
Probably.
Gratitude? No. I may be cut from Mobius's strings, but that does not make the blade my ally. Kain now remains my only chance to reach Matthias. Should he refuse me,
Yeah, I guess you two are gonna duke it out.
If he does,
then I will kill him.
Kain does not succumb to death, child. He bestows it. Proceed carefully.
Mm-hmm. Or as I'll just say, he is death incarnate. There he is.
Not since the age of Janus Audrun have winged vampires walked this land. Strange. A remnant of Vorador's cabal, perhaps. My curiosity has granted you a reprieve from death.
For
For
now.
now. Approach.
Yep, there she is. Alright, let's talk.
I have come seeking a favor.
A favor? How tedious. You tread dangerous ground with your presumption.
Well, let's just see where it goes, man. Come on.
Not presumption, Lord Kain. Desperation.
What is the source of this desperation?
A desire to right a wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Swords and teeth are sufficient enough for that.
No, they'll help. But we need a little more than that.
It is said you have the power to weave time's tapestry according to your whims.
I'm not Mobius. The threads of fate are delicate, but go on. I'm intrigued. For the moment.
Where are you taking us?
Long ago, a Sarafan killed my lover. I would see him restored.
You would do better to find a new, less pathetic paramour.
I did not come seeking your counsel on matters of the heart.
No, you seek a paradox. That is no small matter. Yet you speak as though you understand the dangers. Tell me, did Vorador send you here? Did he tell you what befell him the first time I dared to re-stitch time's threads?
No.
Let him believe you are one of Vorador's. He won't trust you otherwise.
Yes, Vorador told me.
No, he didn't. We're just gonna play along and we're gonna see what happens here.
Did he now? That's a rare trust. Was your comprehension of his words just as uncommon?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't comprehend it, despite him not telling me a damn thing.
I understood enough to seek you out.
But that's it.
You've earned a sliver more of my patience. You call time a tapestry. If that is so, then the loom insists on its own great design.
The loom will come along to my way of thinking. Teach me about paradoxes, Kain.
Oh god, yeah, so we're just going full multi-universe and time paradox bullshit here. But that's fine, I'm for this.
What would you give me in exchange?
Of course he's not gonna give it for free.
Isn't my gratitude enough?
No, of course not. You're dealing with Kain.
Only fools accept thanks as payment.
Yes, because you can use that as a front, but then afterwards it's like, okay, you did this for me. Or I did this for you, now you do this for me.
Tell him of the tomb of the Sarafan, where your brother lies in eternal slumber. Reveal its location. Plant the seed that he might raise Raziel and the others there to reforge the fallen Sarafan as his servants. Let Nosgos see that even the hallowed dead bend the knee to Kain.
Why?
It will be a spectacle of his supremacy, and for you, another chance at vengeance.
Technically, yeah. Hey, let's bring him back to life.
Do you truly believe he will accept such a bargain?
There is but one way to know.
Ask, reveal the information.
I will tell you the location of a tomb where Sarafan Inquisitors lie.
What use to me are dust and bones?
Resurrected, they will make powerful servants and magnificent symbols of your strength. Even the mightiest of the Sarafan are subject to your will.
Make an army.
Curious. Tell me then, where is this tomb?
Hiding in plain sight. Surely you have seen it, yet you deemed the interred dead of little consequence. To find it, journey west beyond the pillars, toward the Lake of Tears. Within the canyons, cut into the walls of the cliffs, you'll find the sepulchre. There, your new servants wait.
An intriguing vision. Perhaps I will pursue it.
Perhaps. No, you
Now,
will.
To your end of this bargain.
You're a persistent one, aren't you? Very well. A paradox is not something I can simply tell you. To grasp its true nature, the threads that both bind time and unravel it, you must first prove yourself worthy. Do you even understand the ground beneath you?
the history etched into Nosgoth's bones.
Oh, they're lighting, or one of them is... Oh, this lady!
So, the spectre stirs from her vigil. I did not summon you, Ariel.
Dude, she's intrigued. She's gonna follow whatever crazy shit's happening.
No, Kain. You summon no one. You command or you destroy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Again,
not
sorry
today.
that my cam is covering this,
I
but...
felt her presence. This one, she trembles the very marrow of Nosgoth. Child all emerge from their mother's womb carrying the twin scents of promise and failure. It is not often long before one odor predominates. You remain indeterminate, and this has intrigued me. So let us test the weight of your purpose. Let us play a game, you and I. Each of these pillars once bore a guardian, until the circle was shattered. Answer my riddles, and with each truth, I shall tell you what became of them.
Ah, crap.
Play her game. See where it leads. I'll remain close for the neater eyes.
Odd. Another voice speaks through your talisman. Yet I hear only the echo.
Good.
Not the words.
You don't need to know about this.
If we are to proceed, it must fall silent.
I understand. Be still, Kai. I'll call for you when this is done.
As you will. Good luck, Lady of Thornlatch.
Ooh. Okay. So there is some pseudo 3D here. This is actually pretty cool. It kind of harkens back to like that PS1 style.
The first to fall, his love defiled, logic forsaken in fury wild. Where thought is weapon and madness reigns, what pillar bears the mentalist's chains?
I am so sorry about this. Because I should get my phone for this. Just in case if I get the answers wrong and I fuck up. But no, it's still charging. Okay, no, we're just gonna run with this. Wish me luck. Let us figure this out as we go. So let's read this again. The first to fall, his love defiled, logic forsaken and fury wild. Where thought is weapon and madness reigns, what pillar bears the mentalist chains? I would say, yeah, mind if anything.
Naprapta, my beloved, guardian of the mind pillar. When I was slain, grief shattered his mind, and madness followed. At the first hint of gain, Kain took Naprapta's head without hesitation. Quick to kill, as always.
I do like the pseudo 3D thing here, because again, it reminds you of like the PS1
and
/ PS2.
Fall alone.
Mm-hmm. Number 2.
She tore the veil twixt realms unseen. Let demons walk where men had been, where space distorts and forms betray. What pillar warps the world this way?
No. You could deal with multiple realms, but when you say distorts, I'm kind of thinking a dimension.
Azimuth, guardian of dimension. She opened the veil and welcomed demons into Nosgoth's heart. Kain chose her as his serpentine blade's first taste. One merciless strike, nothing more. To him, Her death was merely a step on his path.
The first of many. Number 3.
A knight in chains, his oath betrayed, in fire and steel his penance paid. Where battle burns and peace must bend, what pillar wills the war to end?
Oh, that sounds like conflict, yeah.
Malik the Damned, once the guardian of conflict, bound by oath and fire. Cursed by Mortanius for an ancient failure. Now his soul is chained to his armor, enslaved for eternity.
Next.
He wore the wild, a beast in thought. By root and flame his power wrought. Where verdant life and death entwine, what pillar binds this worldly line?
That's a given. That's not it. I think that's too easy. Not Genesis. You're dealing with the beginning when it comes to things. So, but if you're dealing with both, then maybe nature?
Bane, guardian of nature, a force of wilderness and fury. Twisted by Napraptor's insanity, he became something monstrous. Kain called Bane like a rabid beast, as though death were his cure for everything.
Of course. Kill things.
The mirror cracked, yet none could see the binding thread of destiny. Undying choice, immortal shame. Which pillar holds the world in frame?
No, it's not unity. Of course, just use the biggest word because that makes the most sense. No. Balance.
Balance, my own pillar, my purpose. Stolen from me the moment Mobius set his plan in motion, and Kain refused the sacrifice. He was offered a choice. One life for all of Nosgoth. Kain chose himself.
Selfish, I guess you would say.
She burned with light no flesh could keep, a waking storm that would not sleep, where power coils and sparks take form. Which pillar burrs both life and storm?
I want to say that's energy, because that makes the most sense.
Jewel. She was ill-suited for the burden she bore. Corrupted like the rest, then struck down by Kain, of course. He never considered what it meant to slay, only that it was necessary to his mission.
And he wouldn't stop until his mission was
He
complete.
spoke of fate with serpent tongue, a future sold, a past undone, where ages twist and truths are lies. Which pillar breaks what never dies?
That's a tougher one. That's not destiny because you can change destiny, I would say for that. I'm not sure for Kronos. I don't feel like that makes sense to me. Okay, let's try it. Well, let's just try it.
Mobius, the time streamer, a deceiver always. He betrayed the circle, but believed he was serving a greater purpose. And Kain, he danced to Mobius's tune, then killed him for the melody. time has a cruel sense of irony.
You think so? Maybe just a little bit.
He shaped the world with fevered hand, where stone could melt and air could stand. Sculpt the water to look like men, before this fire makes it flow again.
Yeah, you're talking about, yeah, that one's states. I think that makes states. Because you're trying to make something in a current state with these conditions. But again, I could just be way off.
Anacroth, the alchemist. He twisted the elements to his will, sculpting matter as though he were a god. But even gods fall.
That is true, they do. No one.
He raised the
Maybe except
lifeless,
Kain.
yet could not rest, a soul enslaved to within its flesh, where endings feed what lies beneath. Which pillar crowns the Lord of Sleep?
Oh, that's easy. That's a death one.
Mortanius, my murderer, and yet not my true enemy. He bore the pillar of death, and in time, death consumed him. He raised Kain, gave him purpose, and set this entire tragedy in motion. And Kain, ungrateful to the last, repaid him with a blade. The cycle ends where it began, in blood and betrayal.
Sounds like a great cycle.
You see now.
It is very story
The
heavy.
cost of bargains
Sorry,
struck
dude.
in
Sorry, Spicy. I
darkness.
just needed to focus on that one.
Kain
But that's the
will
one
not
thing I
guide you.
like about
He
this,
will
and even going
use
through
you
Soul
as he
Reaver
used us all.
1 and 2. It's
Still,
very lore
you
heavy, and
answer
if you're
true.
into story,
There may yet be hope in you.
and I guess just like this kind
Be
of like
careful,
how this
child.
dialogue works, it's really cool. It's fascinating to me. And I did like that visual
I've
change up.
completed Ariel's game. Now give me what I came for.
The true riddle begins to stir behind those eyes. A paradox. Fledgling is not a law. It is the defiance of one.
Just like Legacy of Kain
Fracture where
Defiance.
Truth and lie walk hand in hand. I've seen such wounds open in the fabric of time.
But do you feel like this would be something up your alley, though,
I
Spicy?
suspect more.
Because I know your wife loves Soul Reaver, right? And I think you got that for her, the remasters, right?
Fracture? One where Matthias might yet live? Tell me how to break time, as you once did.
When I struck down William the Just centuries ago, his blade clashed with mine. The same blade across time, past and present, colliding in one impossible moment. The paradox was born not from movement, but from overlap. Two truths, mutually exclusive, yet momentarily
The same.
Another riddle. If I could travel through time, I wouldn't need a paradox at all.
Yeah, but you would create different strings of it just because of a choice. A different
Your
choice made.
thoughts crawl where they should fly. A paradox is not conjured by motion alone. It need not arrive draped in the trappings of the future. The present drags the past behind it like a shadow. Remain still long enough, and time itself may rise to confront you, unbidden.
And probably vengeful.
Always these half-truths. What is it you see, Kain? What lies beneath your suspicions? Why should I trust a word you say?
You shouldn't, yet here you are.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Curious.
You did not expect this, did you?
I meant to strike you down, but the Reaver, it refused. It waited, watching, waiting. Then, suddenly, it sprang. Its blade, a sharp, sharp blade, pierced my soul. I
Yep, the sword knows something.
You really are the tyrant your reputation promised.
I expect nothing
Tyrant?
less.
Champion? Those are words for poets. I seek only what serves Nosgoth, and to achieve that, I do what must be done. You may be bound to my fate in ways neither of us yet grasp.
This bargain is hollow. I endured your trials, your posturing, your riddles, and all I receive is an attempted execution. I've earned more than this.
You want payment? Then take it.
You would give it to me?
Let us see what happens.
Yes, because the sword is a weird beast.
I don't understand. It calls to me, but there's something else. Something is screaming inside me.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Pity, but not a failure. You've seen more tonight than most glimpse in a lifetime, and yet the shape of it all still eludes you. We will meet again, that much I'm sure. If time still bows to fate, it will choose the hour when you see a paradox for what it truly is. Until then, I have Sarafan to raise from their graves.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get that army or those soldiers you mentioned, and we're gonna go stir some shit up. Oh, hello. Yep, that's right.
Bleed, beast, and be forgotten!
Well, that's creepy. No, not that one. Go to this one. You're going to the wrong one, game. There we go. They do a lot of damage. But that sword, but of course the Soul Reaver does even more damage, right? Look at this thing.
Judgment comes for the damned!
Yep. So that's his dodge. That makes sense. Are kind of hard for me to focus on sometimes. That's fair, because you got to invest in it. That's the thing. Like with these, you gotta sit down with it. But also the gameplay loop has to be... The gameplay loop has to be worth it. And so far, at least with this, I can say gameplay-wise, it's actually interesting because it's different. But also the music is doing a lot. I'll just say that. Because I would love to get the soundtrack for this. Whoops. But I do hope, like with Soul Reaver, like with the Soul Reaver remasters, there is a physical copy of this coming with Defiance and Ascendance. Yeah, that sword, again, the Soul Reaver is just OP. As you can clearly tell, right? There we go, double. Nope. There we go. Come here. But I know he's not built. He looks strong, but he's actually pretty weak. There we go. There we go. We made it across. And again, don't touch fire because fire bad. Just like water. Yeah, no, dude. You gotta do better than that. There we go. We got it though. But no, I want the soundtrack for this. The music is really solid, and it's a different take on things. Oh, come on. Nope. We're gonna have to run this. Nope. Didn't go as well as I thought, but that's fine. But would this be something your wife would be interested in? You think? Because this might be up her alley, you think? I'll just die and start over again. Get me back to the checkpoint. Oh, gee. Could I have just done that? No, I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Nope. Yep, no, this is not the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I just screwed myself over. Just because I triggered that one. There we go, we made it. It just took a couple minutes. Ah! We get to do all of that again. Nope. Maybe I'll just save it there for now. But no, I'll just show you a little bit of that. I feel like that's enough of a sample here for what Legacy of Kain Ascendance is. And you know what? I actually do think it's kind of interesting. I do want to play more of it. We are going to see this. I do want to see this through. Maybe we'll do it on stream. Maybe we'll do another stream of it soon. But I just connected to the checkpoint and that really screwed me over. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. But yeah, no, with that said, shout out and thank you for the publisher for getting me this. I really appreciate it. And this opportunity to share more of the Legacy of Kain games, because we did go through Soul Reaver 1 and 2 here. I said I would do a review, I didn't, I'm sorry. But we got to go through Ascendance, and I do own some other ones in the series as well. Like I did buy Blown and Wind 2 for PlayStation. I don't have the Defiance remaster. I do want to get that at some point. But I would hope that there's going to be a physical release for it, just like with Soul Reaver 1 and 2, that probably has both Defiance and Ascendance. So we'll see what that entails. But if you want to check this out, the game is out now. It is on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. We were playing the PC version through GOG, because again, support DRM free. And if you're going to pick this game up, pick it up on GOG. It's just same thing with the other Legacy of Kain remasters, because own your stuff. You deserve it. But no, again, shout out and thank you for the publisher for providing this opportunity. I truly appreciate it. I know we still have some more to go through, so of this, but if you guys want to see it on stream, let me know. And, you know, we'll have some other games to go through too. But I would thank you all for watching, taking time out of your day for this. If you're watching the archive on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, you know, let me know your thoughts. Have you played this? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. But until next time, everybody, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.